Hi, I'm Lori McGraw with the Resource Rundown. Today, we're going to be going over how to create a quiz assignment in Google Classroom. Quiz questions have multiple purposes. First and foremost, obviously, to have quiz questions so that you can give your students a quiz or a test, and you put in your questions, they put in their responses, and in the end it'll grade it for you, or at least most of those questions anyway. But you can also use it for surveys and text-dependent type of questions. It doesn't have to be just a quiz. There's so many options out there available for quiz or Google Forms. And because of that, I'm sure there's lots of you out there that have come up with some really creative ideas. So if you have a creative idea on how you've used quizzes or Google Forms, please put them in the comments down below and share them with other teachers. We survive and learn from each other, so let's help each other out. Anyway, let's get started with quiz assignments.
So to create your quiz assignment, you go from your classwork page, where it says classwork, over to the plus create, click on it, and go to quiz assignment. So this page looks just like any other assignment page in Google Classroom. This is what I love about Google Classroom, is every page looks similar like this, so it makes it easy to navigate. What it does on the quiz assignment though is it adds a blank quiz. So you can click on your blank quiz and it takes you into the Google form so that you can create your quiz in here. So to do that, you're going to give it a name, whatever name you want to call it, and you put your name here and your form description here. Okay, and then you can come down here and start your questions. So you can do short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down. You can upload files, linear scale. You can see there's several options. Okay. What I do is I first create a first name, and automatically when I do that, it makes a short answer, and then I make it required. Then I do a last name. It does the same thing. I make it required. And the last part here is I make it class period. And then I add in my class periods. So we'll just add the one here for now. First period. And then you can add other options. Okay. And I also make this required. And this one is multiple choice. So then they'll see class period and they select which class period they want. I do this for the back end. So on the back end, when they are taking this quiz, and they're finished and I want to look at all the answers, it creates a spreadsheet and I can sort information by last name, by first name, by class period. It makes it slick and simple to use. So that's why I do this. Okay, once you're finished here, you've got other options. You can import questions. You've got add title and description. So by clicking that, it'll add a place where you can put a title, and maybe you're going to call this multiple choice, so they know these are the multiple choice questions, and put your directions here. Okay, and then you're going to say, okay, I'm going to add multiple choice question here. So you put your question in, you put your answers in here, you just type them in over top of that. You're going to go to your answer key, say how many points you want this question to be worth, and you're going to select which one is the correct answer. We're going to say option 1 is the correct answer, and it check marks it for you, so it'll score it for you when the quiz is taken. And then you select done. And there's your first question. I like to make all of my questions required, so they have to answer everything before they finish. You can add in images. So it takes you to this page and you can find an image that you would like to use. You can add in video. So it'll take you to the YouTube search. You can put in the URL, or you can do a video search and you can add that into your questions. You can also add a section, and what sections do is breaks up the quiz assignment so that there's multiple sections in it. So they finish one section and then they have to say, okay, I'm done with this section, and it allows them to move on to the next. When you're finished creating your quiz, you can come up here to where it has this little preview and click on it. And it allows you to preview your quiz, your blank quiz, or whatever you've titled it, and you can take a look at it and what it looks like. click on the X and it takes you back. So this is kind of just the quick and easy way of doing a quiz. There's so many ways you can use forms to create quizzes that is too much to go over in a video for this particular assignment. But I will be going over how to create more elaborate type of quiz or tests just using a Google form.
So when creating Google Form quizzes, I typically actually create my Google Form quiz ahead of time. I don't usually create it within the assignment. I'll create it ahead of time and then I attach the link for my form in there. To me, I like to do it in that manner because I'll use the same quiz form for all of my classes. But it's totally a personal choice of what you want to do and where you want to create it. I tend to be over-organized sometimes and I like to create all of my assignments way in advance and everything, all my materials before I actually put it into Google Classroom. But you can totally use that assignment within the quiz assignment and create it that way and then reuse it if you want to.
Once you've finished creating your blank quiz, you'll close it and you'll come back to this page. And obviously yours may be titled something. Ours is still blank quiz because I didn't give it a title. This over here is where you can lock it so students can't pop up other tabs while taking the quiz. You'll come up here, you can give it a title, whatever title you want to give it, your instructions. You can add information from your drive, you can add a link, a file, a YouTube video, you can create. You can also come over here, use your differentiation option like I talked about in creating an assignment if you would like, or assign it to all of your classes, your points, create your due date, your topic, and you're ready to go. And then you can also have this little option over here where it says grade importing. So once everybody has taken their quiz, you can import the grades, okay? And it will automatically put the grades in for you. So it says here, it says Classroom can import grades for assignments. Grade importing automatically limits each form to one response per user. It collects the email addresses and restricts responses to users in your domain. So what that means is that it automatically makes those settings for you in the quiz. So they have to be from your school district. It will collect the email addresses and they can only answer one time. They can only submit one response. You can go in and change those settings. So that is all you have to do. And then when you click assign, it'll put that form out there for your students. So we just click assign and it'll pop it into your quiz assignment. And you can see right here, because I didn't give it a label, it just went to the top. But if I actually added a topic for it, it would put it into the topic that I selected for it. And there you have a simplified version of creating a quiz assignment in Google Classroom.
So that's how you create a quiz assignment in Google Classroom. If you liked my video, please like and share it. And also, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you'll get updates on when I post new videos on various different things. I've got things coming up as far as I'm going to be doing videos beyond Google Classroom. I'm trying to go through all of the Google Classroom features first, and then I'll start looking at other programs. So anyway, thank you for watching.